Please stand for the invocation, please. Father in heaven, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the many gifts that you give us. We thank you as we gather in this hall of distinction. Let us reflect on the countless hours of determination, the triumphs over adversity, and the resilience that have propelled our honorees to the pinnacles of this achievement. We thank you for your standard of excellence. We thank you for every gift that you give us, and we give you all the praise. In Jesus' name, amen.
You may be seated. Let's give a round of encouragement for our pianist. Reinhardt University's An Evening of Honors recognizes students and professors who excel in their academic fields, contribute positively to campus and community life, and sacrifice personal time to serve others. Indeed, these we honor and recognize here tonight illustrate the excellence that is comprised within our student body and our faculty ranks. Tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments of Reinhardt juniors and seniors whose overall GPA is 3.6 or higher. We also praise a student with the No Greater Love Award in honor of service to others. Our esteemed professors who administrate academic programs select top students in their respective fields to award them for fulfilling their potential, and also select 2 students, one traditional and one non-traditional student, to hold the honor of Reinhardt Student of the Year. Our faculty senate and academic school deans identify faculty members who exhibit excellence in teaching, scholarship, and artistic performance. And Reinhardt's director of the Center for Innovative Teaching and Engaged Learning recognizes a deserving student with the award of Engaged Learner and Scholar of the Year, and honors a deserving faculty member for innovative teaching methods. Reinhardt students recognize a faculty member for his or her excellence in advising and mentorship. Indeed, this is an evening of honor. In addition to our tradition of honoring current students and professors, this evening we have a special edition, processing with our learned community, our professors who today are professors emeriti. And these are professors who have devoted their lives to teaching others here at Reinhardt University. I would like to ask our Professor Emerita to please stand up so that we can recognize you and appreciate you with a round of encouragement. Thank you all. We also have a Reinhardt alum who has been selected by the Alumni Board of Governors to receive the Reinhardt Alumni Distinguished Alumni Award. Indeed, it is good that we take this time together as we are a learning community to focus our attention and our praise on the best and brightest minds among us. But at the same time that we recognize ourselves for apprehending knowledge, we must also remember the Apostle Paul's admonition to the Corinthians. And the Corinthians like to say with much hubris, "We are the best, we are the smartest, nothing can take us down." But Paul counseled the Christians of Corinth that we should be wary of the crippling pride that knowledge can bring to the spirit of learning. We should not honor the acquisition of knowledge so that it will puff us up, but pursue the path of learning so that we may hold knowledge in humility and apply it to the problems that plague our local and global communities in order to bring all things into harmony with one another. Honored students, faculty, emeriti, alumni, our special distinguished alumni, make no mistake, you embody the university's core values of learning, serving, and leading. Your excellence turns the university's vision to be a university where diverse talents grow together into a palpable and manifest reality. And through you, Reinhardt thrives not just as a community, but as a fellowship of learning. So let us begin an evening of honors at Reinhardt University. Thank you very much.
Good evening. Before I begin my brief comments, I would like the faculty to stand, please. Without the work of these folks, much of what we do tonight and recognize tonight would not be possible. Please join me in showing our recognition. Each year I come up here filled with the joy and hope of the traditions and ceremonies we celebrate at the end of an academic year. It is affirming to take part in such ceremony. It marks time for us and gives us moments to celebrate individuals who have achieved at the highest level. It is important. To begin, I want to say we sometimes describe education, especially higher education, in the wrong terms. Yes, students come here to be trained in their major in preparation for their vocation, but there is much more to the work we do at this place than the work they will do in their job. As certain as many students are about many things when they come to college, uncertainty begins to creep in quickly. It can start in a course, it might take 2 or 3, but it is almost inevitable that some of what you were certain to be true is not as clear-cut as you thought when you got here. This is the process of becoming. There's a poem that I'd like to share with you that captures this message. It's called To David About His Education by Harold Nemerov. The world is full of mostly invisible things, and there is no way but putting the mind's eye or its nose in a book to find them out. Things like the square root of Everest, or how many times Byron goes to Texas, or whether the law of the excluded middle applies west of the Rockies. For these and the like reasons, you have to go to school and study books and listen to what you are told and sometimes try to remember. Though I don't know what you will do with the mean annual rainfall on Plato's Republic, or the calorie content of the diet of worms, such things are said to be good for you, and you will have to learn them in order to become one of the grown-ups, who sees the invisible things nearly steadily nor whole, but keeps gravely that grand confusion of the world under their hats, which is where it belongs, and teaches small children to do this in their turn. As Nemerov says, to be grown up is to keep gravely the grand confusion of the world. That is, I think, the educated life. To live with curiosity and understanding, a mix that keeps us humane. As we look to this ceremony in the coming weeks, keep the things closely to you that you have learned and hold tightly to the invisible things that make us wonder. Thank you. We will now present the students to be recognized for the Reinhardt Academic Scholar and Hugh Peterson Scholar Awards. McCain Levi Farr. Jake Andrew Baratka. Abigail Merchant Knight. Tyler Forrester. Sarah Elizabeth Bruce. Abby Craig. Zachary Ryan Lyle. Madison Jean Hasty. Tiffany LaRue. Sarah Ann Bell. Holly Nicole DeBoard. Jenna Michelle Gonzalez. Celestine Ruhan Chung. Courtney Noel Foster. Caitlin Marie Kane. Pilar Becerra. Lily Jeanying Belcher. Cameron Harrington. Matthew B. Bowman. Evany Ashanti Brielle Cooper. Ava Evelyn Marie Freeman. Ashton McKay Gilbert. Cole Philip Black. Pride Dyer. Fern Leah McEwen. Wesley Thomas Seaver. Kaylee Ray Traverso. Mason Rhett Yarborough. Sydney Diane Spinks. Madeline Rue Myers. Ryan Alex Stevens. Andrew Nicholas Pelosi. Lois Catherine Maddock. Sarah Taylor. Nicole Renee Wallace. Kaylee B. Schwartz. Alex McCone. Madison Porter Peterson. Megan Kate Smith. Zachary Robert Dixon. Aaron Mackenzie Lee. Jared Ray Whitmore. Jacob Daniel Solers. Bernice Kell Mahoney. Zane Harper May. Nina Thoman. Deweese? Yes. Okay. Bruno Deweese Silva. Just Alejandro. Alejandro Sanchez. Emma Ponkova. Markea Simone White. Kiara Michaela Simpson. Wayman Mabuda. Charles G. Raceman. Cameron Scott Yates. Thomas Ray Vincent. Ivan Pata. Mika Howe. Tody Christopher Andesen.
An honor that the chaplain has here at Reinhardt University is to give out the No Greater Love Award. And sorry if I didn't introduce myself. I'm the chaplain, Grant Perry, at Reinhardt University. And it's my honor to give this award out. Since 1998, Reinhardt University has given the No Greater Love Award to a student who has expressed a spirit of caring through extraordinary and exemplary community service and love of fellow humanity. This award was created in memory of Chip Coella, grandson of longtime Reinhardt University supporters, the late Steve and Virginia Tumlin. Chip inspired this award by his heroic yet final act on God's earth, whereby he lost his promising life attempting to save a stranger. Thus reflecting upon John 15:13, no one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Well, I made this final decision. You all sitting here who are students, and maybe some staff and faculty too, were the ones who nominated these students for this award. I welcome this tough decision to select this person for such a great honor because it shows me that people on this campus know what it actually takes to fulfill this piece of Scripture. And that gives me hope. And I want to challenge you tonight, if you know what it takes, live that out in your life. And I pray that it also gives you hope as well. The awardee tonight is a great student and volunteers on and off the soccer field. She actually volunteers for Valley Rescue Mission in Columbus, Georgia, which was my former home. The awardee helped provide a safe space for women and children who needed to reprieve from unsafe housing conditions. On the soccer field, she has volunteered to help coach and teach soccer during summer camps to those who want to pursue athletics like her. The 2024 No Greater Love awardee is Reese Weiss. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Miles up.
We will begin the presentation of the Academic Program Awards by individuals in the stage party.
Good evening. My name is Zach Felix, and I'm the coordinator of the biology program here at Reinhardt. And on behalf of the biology faculty, it's my honor to present the program awards to Ms. Sarah Bruce and Mr. Thomas Vincent.
I'm Bill Walsh, and I'm the coordinator for the Creative Writing Program, and it's my honor to bestow this award in creative writing to Mason Dockery. Mason's not here. Well, Mason's not here tonight, but we'll make sure that he gets his award. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Kelly Roberts. I'm the program coordinator for our computer technologies programs. That's cybersecurity, information technology, and computer science. I am so happy to be able to give an award to first Reiner Sarmiento. I have been told he did not make it tonight. I'll talk to him soon. And my other is Stephen Schaff, whom I would like to tell a very, very short story. So in my very first class, I always ask the students, what's your experience with computers? Usually they're like, I have one. Okay. Stephen raised his hand. He said, well, I just recently bought a used server. I said, you what? Why would you buy a server? Well, I want to host some things for my friends. I knew immediately that this kid was going to do fantastic, and he sure has. So, Stephen, please come up and get your reward.
I'm Ken Wheeler, the program coordinator in history, and we are honored to award 2 students in our history and politics track, Isabella LeBou and Nathan Napolitano. I'm also honored to present the Interdisciplinary Studies Award to Maddie Bryant.
I'm Robin McNally. I'm a math teacher here at Reinhardt at this wonderful school, and I'm very honored to be here. And I just want to make one quick announcement. The Braves are winning right now, 2-0. I knew you guys would clap for that. This math award this year goes to McCain. The Math Education Award goes to Abby. Craig. That's okay. The Braves are playing, it's still 2-0, and the Hawks play tomorrow night. Playoff.
Are they here? Do they say their names? Or are you supposed to know? Oh, sorry about that. We're trying to get everything right. My name is Dr. Christopher Robinson. I'm the psychology program coordinator, and
I'm Dr. Susanna Solomon in psychology as well.
it is our distinct honor to give our academic program awards to Nina Tomei and
Joshua Shackelford as well.
There's only one.
Hi, I'm Tammy Smith, the Director of Teacher Education, and I have 2 awards to present. The first one is for elementary education to our outstanding students. I would like to recognize Sydney Harvey and Madison Peterson. They know I'm a hugger and not a shaker, so there you go. And for secondary ELA, I would like to present this to Phoebe Hart. I actually observed her in the classroom today, and she is preparing for milestones tonight. So she was making an escape room for her students. So she is not here tonight, but thank you.
We also have 2 students to honor in secondary history education, Jillian Sullivan and Colin Harris.
My name is Tony Daniel. I'll be presenting the award for management studies, and these 2 outstanding students, Ethan Keong and Evan Venable.
Hi, I'm Melissa Hickman, and I'll be presenting awards for accounting and general business. So for accounting, I'm pleased to present the award to Daniela Herrera and Bruno Silva. And for general business is Elizabeth Hamilton and Luca Boscarino.
I'm Diane Cagle, and I'm presenting tonight for the online Bachelor of Business Administration. And my 2 recipients are Nicole Wallace and Timothy Stover.
Good evening. Dwayne Thompson, Director of the Public Safety Institute here at Reinhardt. Also do the online OML program and online CJ program. I'll be presenting 2 awards tonight. The first one is for Healthcare Administration, and that goes to Rebecca Ann Wilson. And our academic program award for the Public Safety Institute goes to Mason Yarborough. Again, sorry.
Good evening. My name is Russ Fletcher, instructor of business in the fabulous McCamish School of Business. I have the honor of presenting 2 awards tonight, one for marketing and one for digital marketing. The first one is for good friend Andrew Pelosi. Yes, sir. There you go. And the second one is for Emma Fitz. I don't believe Emma's here this evening, but she's a phenomenal student and deserves a round of applause. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kelly Horton, and I'm an instructor of sports studies, and I would like to recognize 2 students who are getting the program award for sports studies, and they are Kira Leitner and Taylor Wade. They were not able to join us tonight. My name is Kimberlyn Zielinski, and I'm very proud to announce our 2 winners for the Academic Program Awards for Nursing.
Elizabeth Harbicke, and Fern Leah McEwen.
Hi, I'm Jim Davis. I'm the program coordinator for the art department, and it's my pleasure to present 2 awards tonight. First, for graphic design, Ricardo Reyes. I don't believe he's here tonight, but we'll make sure he gets the award. And I would also like to honor, for the Digital Media Arts Award, Celestin Chum.
Hello, my name is Christine Dean, and I am the program coordinator for the communication program here. Tonight we are honoring one student in media studies, and his name is Hunter Paulson. I just want to say he's not here today, which I wish he were. He's like so incredible. He plays baseball, and when he is not pitching, he is taking pictures and doing their social media. He's phenomenal. So this is to honor him. So thank you.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Corey Shantz. Pardon me while I snag these things. I'm the program coordinator for music, and I'll be presenting awards both for our music performance and music education programs tonight. First, being honored for music performance, Mr. Vincent Barcelona. And Ms. Tony Stiles, who I'm sure is practicing her flute right now. And for our music education program, I see neither of these, Mr. Sam Kopesky and Mr. Hayden Laney. Again, diligently practicing, I'm sure.
Hi, everybody. I am not Morgan Brooks. I am Dave Nisbet. I am the program coordinator for theater. Morgan will be taking that over next year. I'm presenting 2 awards. One is to Kira Devon. Is Kira here? And I know Jenna is here. Jenna Gonzalez.
Greetings, I am Ken Wheeler, and I'm the Dean for the College of Humanities, Sciences, and Technology. Each of our academic areas chooses a student for the School Achievement Award, and our award this year goes to Jillian Martinet.
I'm Frederick Tarrant, Dean of the School of the Arts, and it's my pleasure to announce the winner of our award is Alexis McCone.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Hickman. I'm here on behalf of our Dean, Joe Mullins, who's teaching tonight, and I'm presenting the award the McCamish School of Business and Professions, to Zach Lyle.
Again, I'm Kimberlyn Zielinski, the interim dean for the Cobble School of Nursing and Health Sciences. And I'm so very proud to announce our School Student Achievement Award for the Cobble School of Nursing and Health Sciences to Megan Kate Smith.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Mason Conklin, Director for the Center of Innovative Teaching and Engaged Learning. I'd like to say a few words about the recipient of the Engaged Learner Award. As a Bachelor of Music Performance in Guitar, he has a strange obsession with mushrooms and trees and has served many years as an intern at the Flint Research Orchard for the American Chestnut Foundation. He has served last summer at the Virginia chapter of the American Chestnut Foundation, where he conducted research which he presented at the national meeting of the American Chestnut Foundation and received the top student research award among a field of graduate students. This is a student who seizes opportunity like none other. He once inveigled for himself a single-night internship as score assistant just so he could watch the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra rehearse the Bach St. Matthew's Passion. Though his piano skills are marginal, he is without equal as a serenader of goats. The engaged learner is Vincent Barcelona.
It's my pleasure to start giving some faculty awards. The first on the list is the Vulcan Outstanding Teaching Award. It's given to a Reinhardt University faculty member who has consistently reflected excellence in their teaching work with students. This year's recipient is Dr. Susanna Solomon. The next award is the United Methodist Exemplary Teacher Award. It's given to a faculty member who exemplifies excellence in teaching, civility and concern for students and colleagues, commitment to value-centered education and service to students, the institution, and the community. This year's recipient is Dr. Amy Cottrell. The next award is the Faculty Research and Scholarship Award. This is for a faculty member whose research and scholarship were conducted or published within the last 12 months. This year's recipient is Dr. Christopher Robinson. The Faculty Artistic Award is given to a faculty member whose artistic presentation and productions were completed within the last 12 months. This year's recipient is Dr. Donna Little.
The The CITL Innovative Teaching Award is given annually to a faculty member who demonstrates the use of innovative pedagogy in the classroom. This year's award goes to Ms. Debbie Pinion. The CITL Innovative Adjunct Teaching Award is given to an adjunct who demonstrates great commitment to the mission of Reinhardt in excellence in teaching in her classes. This year's award goes to Dr. Barbara Bishop.
Last I checked, with my very notable source, the Braves are still winning, so still a good night. But good evening. My name is McCain Farr, and as the Student Government Association President, it is my privilege to present the next award. The student body of Reinhardt University has continually sought avenues to recognize faculty members who go beyond the norm in rendering outstanding mentorship to students. We as students readily acknowledge that many professors are not only astute educators, but also dear friends, confidants, and moreover, mentors. And their dedication is obvious by the way they go above and beyond the call of duty to do their job. Moreover, that many professors do this with no recognition at all, but simply because of their love for students. In 2003, the Student Government Association, in pursuit of our desire to recognize the dedication of our faculty, established the Faculty Mentor Award. The award is named for a longtime former Reinhardt family member, Elizabeth Moss Bailey. Ms. Bailey was a 1928 graduate of Reinhardt, a distinguished alumna, and former professor and dean of women who helped create the work-study program. Each year, one faculty member is recognized at the Evening of Honors for his or her unwavering dedication and commitment to the students of Reinhardt. It is my honor this year to bestow this award to the Associate Professor of Sports Studies and Dean of the McCamish School Business of Professions, Dr. Joe Mullins. Now, he's obviously not running up here grabbing his award because he's not here tonight, so I will be sure to pass that along to him. Okay. I have one more faculty award. The Jane England Teaching Excellence Award is given annually to a faculty member who has completed a meritorious service activity to the university during the academic year in an area of teaching and advising, service to the university, and community and/or professional development. This year's recipient is Miss Jessica Nicoletti.
It's my honor to introduce you to the Vice Chair of the Alumni Board of Governors, Jamie Palmer, graduate 2016. Yes, SGA President while I was Provost. And Jamie, I just have to say, is just a fantastic alum. He shows up, he participates, he leads, and recently became the city manager of a new city in Georgia called Mulberry City. Is that right?
Yes, sir. City of Mulberry.
So let's give Jamie a round of applause for his accomplishments. He is going to introduce us to our Alumni of the Year. Jamie.
Thank you, Dr. Roberts. As Dr. Roberts said, my name is Jamie Palmer. I currently serve as the Vice Chair for the Alumni Board of Governors, and I encourage all of you to join once you become alum. I have the distinct honor of introducing this year's Alumna of the Year, Sachi Koto. And Ms. Koto is very world-renowned world renowned in journalism as well as communications. She has done phenomenal things across the world in communications. She started her career really 9 years before starting with CNN. She started with CNN in 1989 and became the first Japanese American anchor for CNN. During that time, she worked with and did reports for CNN Headlines, CNN Radio, CNN International, and my personal favorite, Turner South. The most impressive thing to me is what I'm about to say next, though, is after 20 years of being in the broadcast industry, she then decided to come to Reinhardt University and obtain her degree in communications, and did that all while still working for CNN full-time and reporting on the war in Afghanistan. So I want you to think about that. She was a full-time student at night, as well as worked for CNN and was an anchor reporting on an active war. To me, that's highly impressive. After leaving Reinhardt, she then went on to start her own company in 2005, and they do coaching as well as different forms of leadership, executive presence, and for communications and media training and diversity across the world for Fortune 500 companies. And she has recently received awards such as Journalism, Environmental Journalist Fellowship for Journalists of Color, People of Color from Columbia, and was appointed under Governor Sonny Perdue to serve as the Asian American Commissioner for the Asian American community. I kind of fumbled through that a little bit, but I want to take this time now to introduce Ms. Cote.
It's a pleasure. Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Jamie. Dr. Roberts, Johnson, faculty, staff, the Board of Governors, thank you so much for giving me this award this evening. It means so much to me, and I would like to tell you a little about my background and why this award really touches my heart. I was born in 1951, and I know from the looks I am an antique, but we're valuable. But it was 6 years after the end of World War II. And you know, the South was so different then. The laws were so different. People could get away with so much that they can't now. And of course, this was years and years before the civil rights movement. And when I was a little girl, I used to get looks and comments like, "What are you?" Or, "You speak English so good." Well, I'm a third-generation Japanese American. My grandparents immigrated to the States in the early 1900s. My mother was born in Los Angeles, California, and my father in Twin Falls, Idaho. Now, during World War II, after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, my parents and their families and all of the Japanese and Japanese Americans on the West Coast were rounded up. My parents landed in the Hart Mountain internment camp. And after about 2.5 years there, the government released all of the American citizens, my parents included. They hadn't done anything wrong. It was just that they were of Japanese ancestry. So my father moved to Georgia in 1944, and he bought a farm, unbeknownst to him, 5 miles from the Grand Wizard of the KKK in Stone Mountain, yes. Now, my brothers and sisters and I, when we were little, faced a lot of discrimination, a lot of bullying. We were the only family of Japanese descent in the entire school system. So we weren't blending, believe me. Once on the playground, I had pigtails down to here, and a guy snuck up behind me, and he cut off one of my pigtails. And, of course, the teachers don't do anything about that. And then another time, the kids locked me in the teacher's closet. Now, this closet was directly behind the teacher's desk. She wasn't in at the time. But when she came back, I'm banging on the closet trying to get out. And she finally let me out at the end of the school day when the final bell rang. And in 4th grade, I had a teacher, and we'll just say her name is Mrs. Smith. And she was teaching about World War II, the bombing of Pearl Harbor. And she kept looking at me and pointing at me, and she kept saying, "Those damn sneaky Japs, those damn sneaky Japs," over and over and over again. Finally, I raised my hand, and I said that, my father said that the word Jap is impolite, and that we should say Japanese. Wrong thing to do. She came barreling down the aisle, and she slapped me, and she said, "Get out in the hall and stay out there for the rest of the day." And I was out in the hall, I was crying. I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't feel like I had done anything wrong. And another teacher came by and found out what was happening. And she gently took my hands in hers, and she said, "Sachi, you're going to have to learn to forgive Mrs. Smith, because Mrs. Smith's son was killed at the bombing of Pearl Harbor." And she was exactly right. I was the one that was going to have to learn to forgive Mrs. Smith. And I'm not telling you these things so that you'll feel sorry for me. What I'm telling you is that I hated being Japanese American, born in the South shortly after World War II. But because of my father's Christian spirit and his nurturing, I was able to get more comfortable in my own skin. He took me aside, and he had heard that I wanted to die and that I just never wanted to go back to school. But he was funny. He said, "You're the luckiest kid in the class." Yeah, right. And he went on to say that you're the luckiest because you have 2 countries. And think about those other children that only have 1. But yes, Japan was wrong to bomb Pearl Harbor. But because I am full-blooded Japanese, I should always respect Japan. But first and foremost, I must always love America because I am an American citizen. And those are pretty tall words coming from a man who had spent 2.5 years in an internment camp. But his Christian nurturing kept me going, and I finally began to feel a little more comfortable being Japanese American. And do you remember those kids that cut off my pigtail and shoved me into the teacher's closet? In my senior year, they voted me as Clarkston High School's homecoming queen. So miracles do happen, folks. It was a true journey for me to learn to love myself, and that I hope that wherever you are in life, that you do love yourself. It's so important for your self-respect, your self-esteem, and your confidence. And believe me, if you go by the golden rule, as you move out into the workplace, I promise you that you will succeed. Eventually, you will succeed. And there's 2 phrases that I don't ever want you to be afraid of saying, and that's, "I'm sorry," or that "I made a mistake." Honesty. I know it's a cliche, but honesty is the best policy. And I don't know if you have a personal relationship with God and Christianity, but believe me, for myself, it is the most important thing in my life. I would not have been able to get through what I did without that. And Christianity to me is the backbone of leadership, whether or not it's in your family or in the workplace. And tonight, I would like to dedicate this award to my father, Fred Koto. He passed away years and years ago. But you know, if it weren't for him, I would have missed so much in my life. I would not have been able to find myself and embrace who I am, and to find love for myself as well. Thank you again for this award, and as we say in the South, don't do anything that your mama wouldn't be proud of. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
Sachi, thank you so much for your inspiring story and your incredible story of persistence. We all need to hear stories where we are faced with challenge, but we find ways to overcome it. It's my honor to identify two of our students who are named Student of the Year. And I'm going to start with our non-traditional student. Reinhardt, for many decades, have been serving adult learners through our adult programs, and we're very glad to be able to do this for adult learners who may not have had the opportunity to finish their degree when they were directly out of college. So our Student of the Year for non-traditional student is Madison Peterson. Let's give Madison a round of applause.
Thank you for this award. This is very humbling for me. I would like to thank all of the professors at PSOE. They were phenomenal. I love them so much. Y'all are very dear to my heart. And thank you to my parents, my family, for always supporting me and, showing me that, through adversity, I can do anything that I put my mind to. Thank you, guys.
Student of the Year for the traditional programs will go to a young lady that I've had the pleasure to get to know and see around campus. Always bright, always smiling, always has a positive, cheerful attitude. I think hangs out at the Price School of Education a lot. Lily Belcher.
I would just like to thank all the faculty and staff. I really wouldn't have done it without y'all. All the support and the opportunities that I've been given here. I'd like to thank my friends and my teammates just for giving me that community here. And I'd just like to thank my family for always just being there for me. And yeah, thank you so much.
Friends, thank you for being here to see the honors that we've given to our students and to our faculty and to our alum, and to recognize our Professor Emeriti. It is important that we take a moment to celebrate the achievements that each of you have accomplished here. Thank you for being at Reinhardt. Thank you for being a great representation of our university. We're very proud of you, except for the marginal pianist over there. I'm just kidding. That's you, Vinny. If you'll join me in welcoming our chaplain who will do the benediction.
If you please rise. Before we get into this prayer, I want to say pursuing higher knowledge and having a desire to be better, it's actually useless if not used for the betterment of humanity. So all of us here tonight, I want you to know that whether you have won an award or not, your usefulness in making this world a better place has not stopped. While it is not the pursuit of this that saves us, it is what helps us lead us closer to the one who does. Let us pray. God, thank you for all of the people here tonight who are all gifted in their own ways. May you continue to guide us to the gifts you have given us. And then, with those gifts in hand, bring us to the people and the places with whom we can offer our service to. And through all of this, may we find our place in your creation. We love you. Amen.